Almost forgot to open the hood. What's up, guys? Zach here, Blades LLC. Today we are going to be working on wiring this Chevy Silverado 2500 HD for a Hiniker plow. We're going to be just doing the wiring today. I picked up a used mount. It's in the bed of the truck. We're going to be putting that on hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. We got some snow coming this weekend. I do have a plow hooked up on my other truck right now, so it's not that big of a deal if we don't get it done, but I'd like to get this thing done in the next few days here. So we're going to take you along for the wiring process today. Stick with me. We're going to have a good time today putting some wiring in. When it's 15 degrees outside Fahrenheit, guys, we got to turn the torpedo heater on. Well, it's Mr. Heater brand, but torpedo style. This piece that mounts to your controller is going to come through the firewall, and what I did is I zip tied this fish tape through. We pulled this plastic cover off of this, came through. So this wire right here, we took and we slid some of these other ones aside, pushed that through there. So that's where that is. That's where I started, guys. It's no picnic so far. It's been a little bit of troubles getting that in there. There's a corner brace here, like this, on this side that I had to take out, so it made my life a lot easier. Yeah, so guys, there's also a corner brace on a battery side, which would be the passenger side, that is going to need to be removed as well. Actually, the one that I pointed out to you right there. Next step is we got to take the headlights out. So there's two bolts here. They got to come out. They're 10s, 10 mil. And then we got to go through and we got to pop all these out. They're also 10s. And then to take the grill off this baby, what you got to do is there's these little clips. Oh man. Anyways, drop the flashlight down there. There's a clip. And what I do is I use these channel locks to grab onto those, squeeze them, and then pull on the grill, and then they pop out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So guys, this blue, the light blue wire here on I don't know, the splitter, the Y here, the adapter, this blue one is going to get spliced to this green one. You got to strip the ends of these. Sorry guys, clearly I can't talk. Splice them together there. And then I got these heat shrink ones, always work the best. You just take like a lighter and heat them up and they shrink around the wires. Keeps a watertight seal, which will in the long run do you some good. So then this is going to plug into the 5-prong here on the end. Having some body armor tonight. And this one will go to your headlight, but I'm going to heat this up and melt it first. Kind of looked like I was torching my truck there, but I'm not. Putting the headlight back in, guys. I did forget to tell you there's one bolt in the side of the headlight here. It's kind of a weird deal. You'll see it when you go in there. So now on the driver's side, there are two wires that you have to splice into that adapter, and the two colors are yellow and brown. The yellow goes to a light blue colored wire, and the brown goes to a thin, like, gray wire. It's a little thinner than the other ones. So here's this red wire with the white stripe. This is gonna get snipped here. We're gonna splice a tap of fuse onto this. So guys, that red wire that you see with that white stripe on it, it comes up from the control part of the cord. That's gonna go into your fuse box in under the hood. And you're going to want to put that in, I think I put mine in like 43, or I was told like a general ignition would be good. Be careful with that torch when you're heating those shrink tube splices up. Make sure there's nothing behind it there that you could burn. So guys, you're going to want to mount that solenoid somewhere that's going to be sturdy. Probably, I mounted mine up by the, like, behind the grill area. That's where I see them typically. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start on the negative post with your main power lead. You're going to run that all the way down alongside the truck. And that's going to go all the way down into the front where you're going to hook up to. And then from there, you're going to run the red. You should have been given like a 36-inch cable. If you haven't, go get one. There's like a 36-inch red cable. It's going to run off the positive post, and that's going to run down to the solenoid. And then from the solenoid down is going to be your power source. So you got to splice in that 36-inch piece of red. And then the orange and the black two go on the smaller posts. And I was told the polarity on those two does not matter. So there's the orange and the black, and then they have that like crossed black wire through them. Just put those on the smaller posts of the solenoid and you'll be good. There is also a red wire, a thinner red wire, and my diagram told me to run it on the positive post, but I ran it on to the solenoid, and it works. So you can just put that on with the 36-inch power lead on there, and it should work. Don't quote me on that for sure, but it works on mine. And then be sure, guys, also to put all your plastics back in place there. And then when you're done, you're going to want to neatly go back through and zip tie things so they're not in the way. Once again, guys, thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. What'd you think of this video? What could I have done different? I always appreciate the feedback. So, thanks again. God bless, guys. Take care.